What's up, guys? One question I always get while I'm streaming is how and where to get the Twister. The almighty Twister shotgun is a unique Jacobs shotgun that was made available in the Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt DLC, and it is one of only 4 elemental Jacobs weapons, and in my opinion, one of the best shotguns in the game for just about any character. But especially if you are playing as Gage, and I think every Necromancer should have one. It's an awesome shotgun. Anyways, obviously you can obtain it as a drop from Ohmd-Ohmd-Ohk or Ohmd-Ohmd-Ohk, triple O, however you say it. Anyone who's tried to spawn them probably know that it's not very easy to do. And most of the instructional videos that I've seen showing how to spawn him, you know, they involve traveling to Scyllas Grove and trying to spawn him in Low Gut Rut by killing everything except for the badass savages and witch doctors, leveling them up. And if you don't get them, you save, quit, and repeat. But when I used that method, it got old pretty fast. I gave up and resorted to, to trading for my first Twister. And it wasn't until I tried the method that I'll be showing you in this video that I actually successfully spawned him and got my very own Twister to drop. Since then, I've been able to spawn him about probably 14 or 15 times around there. And I've gotten 6 Twisters, a legendary class mod, and a couple of interfacers as well. So he doesn't drop it every single time, but you also have a chance for the interfacer, which is another awesome shotgun. Anyways, and credit for this method goes to Eonblue over on the Gearbox forum. So thank you, Eonblue. If it weren't for you, I probably wouldn't have gotten my very own Twister to drop. So that's what this video is for, to show you I think an easier method to get the Twister shotgun for those that want to get it legit on their own. So let's get started. Alright, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to need 96 iridium. You're going to want to travel to Hunter's Grotto, drop down and follow this little route that I'm showing here to deposit iridium in these little iridium fireplaces, as if you were going to spawn Deciduous, or Deciduous. Sorry about that, I mispronounced it there. Anyways, you're gonna deposit the iridium in all these little iridium vaults, fireplaces, whatever they are. Now that we got all of the iridium placed in all those fireplaces, you're going to want to go back over here, kind of to the middle of Hunter's Grotto here, in this open section where the lever is that you would pull to spawn Deciduous. You want to go over here and kind of go ahead and clear out some of the enemies in this little camp, and then you will pull the lever, and there will probably be, I think there's 2 waves. 2 waves of enemies. You'll want to go ahead and kill those first 2 waves. And then that third wave that spawns is going to contain 2 ultimate badass witch doctors and 3 badass savages. So go ahead and kill off all these guys in the first 2 waves until you get those 2 badass witch doctors and 3 badass savages. You have to forgive me here. I think I went down during the first or second wave. I can't remember, but I wasn't about to re-record it, so forgive me for that.
I will miss almost every shot, and I don't care.
This should be the last enemy here. Now that we've got everything wiped out, we got the witch doctors and savages to spawn. It's the 3rd wave here, so go ahead and jump in your fan boat, and you just basically kind of circle around them and let the witch doctors do their thing. A lot of times you'll get drifters and spores that spawn and kind of mess them up, so be a good idea to go ahead and just take care of those, take them out, so they're not in your way. But the idea is to let the witch doctors start their process of, they go into twister mode and then they go into their level up, and you want them to level them all the way up to ultimate badass savage, and then the next time they go to level them up, either they're going to level 1 up into Ohmd-Ohmd-Ohk, or you will see the little health transfusions above their head. If you see the health transfusions, you just want to go ahead and travel to the other side of the map. You'll see the route that I take, and you'll want to activate the save station over by the catch-a-boat on the other side of the map. And once you've activated that, you can travel back, and they should be devolved back to badass savages. And so you can just rinse repeat that as many times as you need to until you finally see Ohmd-Ohmd-Ohk. And make sure when you travel back, it's really important that you hit that save station right here over by the catch-a-boat closest to where I'm at right now, because if you go down, you'll spawn all the way back over here on the other side of the map, and Ohmd-Ohmd-Ohk will devolve back into a regular badass savage, and you do not want that. It sucks. It's happened to me a few times. So go ahead and activate this save station there, and then you travel all the way back, and they should be devolved. And don't forget to activate that save station on the other side. And as you can see, they are devolved, so now we can just repeat the process. Also be careful, their whirlwinds will blow up your car if it hits it, so watch out for that. I think it actually ended up taking me several runs before I finally got him. I didn't get him in this run here, but I ended up spawning him. It took several runs, probably took an hour or so, closer to 2 most likely. And we see the transfusion, so you know he's not going to spawn, so just drive to the other side of the map. And this is where I finally got him to spawn. After a long morning of trying. It took a while. Straight here, how that will blow up your car in one hit. So watch out for that. And here we have Triple-O. Finally. I was really hoping Death Trap would kill him for me, but he didn't. A little too much for him.
Let's get it on!
Twister goes into his little whirlwind phase. I'm pretty sure he's immune to any kind of fire damage, so you want to use shock or explosive or something like that when fighting him. And in this Twister phase, he's going to reflect bullets back at you. So if you have a weapon that doesn't shoot slow like the Twister does, I wouldn't recommend shooting him in that phase. And be careful whenever on OP8 when he hits you with one of those whatever it is he throws at you, it'll put a dot on you and it'll definitely put you down. Actually, I think I go down here in a second, but I was still able to kill him anyway.
Yeah, boy! I am the infinite!
Now, unfortunately, he didn't drop me a Twister this time, but he did drop something for me, and it's something that he's never really dropped for me before. Like I said, I've gotten interfacers, I've gotten a legendary class mod, I've gotten I think 6 Twisters, but he dropped me another Seraph weapon. He actually dropped me an infection this time, so I would assume maybe he can drop all the Seraph weapons from this DLC. I can't remember what that assault rifle is called that you can get as well as the infection. Defender in the lodge, but I don't know for sure. This is the first infection I've gotten from him. I have gotten interfacers, like I said, but I thought that was pretty funny. I've never heard of him dropping that before. Anyways, guys, hopefully this method will work out for you. As I said, this method, I found out about it from Eonblue on the Gearbox forums, so thank you very much, Eonblue. Probably helped a lot of people be able to spawn Triple-O this way, because the other way, pretty boring. Especially when it could take up to 100 runs to get him to spawn. It's nice to have a little bit faster method to do it. So, anyways, guys, hopefully this will work out for you. I hope everyone has an awesome day, and we'll catch you next time.